What's up guys, this is Coach Ray and today we're going to look at ulnar nerve gliding techniques. What is nerve gliding and why do we need to do this? Nerves in our body need to be going around freely. Whenever they get compressed, this is how some pain in different areas of your body can occur. Today we're going to look at ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve comes right here under the collarbone and under your elbow like this, inside your arm, and sometimes you'll feel tingling in these two fingers. That means that there's some compression in ulnar nerve. Of course, there are different things that can cause tingling in your fingers. Sometimes you will just put your arm like this and your fingers will get numb. This mostly because there's compression on your ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve can be compressed in different places, in collarbone, in elbow, or in your wrist. Today we're going to look at compression in your elbow. So when we're talking gliding, nerves should be gliding through your body without any interruption. When there's any interruption, this will cause pain. Nerve pain are really hard to come over and basically it will make your body to shut off. So if you're having any kind of problems with your ulnar nerve, you will feel the pain in your elbow and you'll feel tingling or weakness in these two fingers. Ulnar nerve compression in your elbow, so right here, it's called cubital tunnel syndrome. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do nerve gliding techniques for cubital tunnel syndrome. Even though you're not someone who's suffering pain that I described or numbness in your fingers, nerve gliding is still important. If your nerves are gliding through really good without any problem, you will be stronger and you will be faster. So doing these exercises at some points is very, very beneficial for your arm wrestling or anything that involves your arms. So how to know if you have nerve compression? There are different tests, how to test for it. I recommend going to specialists and they will test for it and they will show you some exercises that basically some of the things that I will be showing. I had compression problems with nerves in my collarbone because I broke it in my elbow, and how I felt it straight away. So basically one of the most things, it's one of those exercises. You put your arm at your side, bend your elbow and through your palm like this, basically trying a little bit of pronation. It's a pronation movement, so a little bit of pronation. And I can feel the pull right here on these two fingers going down to my elbow. So this is how I basically know that I have nerve problem. Because when I do this with my left arm, I don't feel anything. We can look at some of my favorites or basically things that worked for me. And these are nerve gliding, nerve flossing, or nerve sliding techniques. All of these words mean the same thing when we're talking about nerves. So first one, it's really simple. You're taking your fingers like this, keep your elbow bent. Now, basically straighten out your arm, pull your fingers a little bit back and tilt your head forward. And then slowly go back. So whenever I'm moving my arm, I'm also tilting my head forward. So do this for 5 up to 10 reps. Second variation is doing by tilting your head back. So when you're straightening your arm, you're moving your head back. Like this. Next one is pretty simple. Starting position is like this. So you're pulling your wrist back. And now as I'm bending my elbow, I'm turning my wrist inwards. So it goes like this and just press it under your skull and now tilt it from one side to the other. And as I'm doing this, I can feel the tension changing. I can feel basically that it goes away. Second variation for this one, you start like this with your wrist bent. We're going like this, stretching and going back. And again. And same as the last ones, I recommend doing 5 of each variation up to 10 times. So next one, it's called mask. I call it pirate. You take your arm, you bend it like this, yeah, showing some okay, and then you put it on your head like this. So some people will have problems. They will not be able to put their arm like this. You can go as far as you can. So you can stay like this, but if you can, do it like this. Add the second arm, and then stretching from one side to the other. So when we're doing just one arm, it will work on one side. When we're doing both, it will work on both sides. For next variation, you can stand at the wall, so you're pressing your fingers on the wall, or you can do it just like this, standing right here. So I'm pulling my fingers, my wrist back, standing tall, shoulder is back, and then tilting head from one side to the other. Like this. So each time I'm here, I can feel the pull on my fingers. Standing without the wall, it's not that good, so I always recommend doing this on the wall. So you're pulling your fingers like this, they will be straight, and you can work on your flossing movements. We're down to last two exercises. These are my favorites. So the first one, you make OK sign, put your arm at your side, don't lift your elbow up, leave it right here, and all you need to do is turn your wrist back. So if you feel a little pull here, move your elbow up like this, put it a little bit back behind you, and then. So as I'm doing this, I can feel the pull on my small finger right here and going inside my elbow. I feel this, so I recommend doing this for 20 reps. I don't do just rotation movement like this, I will do some flexion movement as well. Switch things up, change the angle, and work around it. I'm doing this exercise before competitions or before training to increase my grip strength and have my nerves gliding through my body better. I do this, it's quick and easy. We're down to the last exercise. You take your arm like this, you bend it, pull your wrist back, but don't go to your head. So you're standing like this, you're tilting your head the other side, and from here you're moving your shoulder up and down. Slow movements, up and down, up and down. It's involving your shoulder, so there's even more stretch going around. I love this variation most of all of them. So I will use this one to warm up together with this one. I recommend doing here 10 reps, here 20 reps. Freely gliding nerves will increase your grip strength and it will keep your elbow pain-free. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button. Stay strong and love arm wrestling.